Who do you think is going to play Doctor Doom?
Good question.
And
right? So we don't know who the bad guy is in this.
Potential good transition.
But here's it has to be Doctor Doom because he's on the spacecraft with them when they get this radiation, and then he just becomes a douche.
He's not though. So he is in that Fantastic Four movie, but in the comics, he isn't up there with him. He doesn't get doesn't get powers from that.
Doesn't he give it to himself or some shit?
He doesn't really have. He has powers, but he's like
he
a
has
sorcerer
mystical
supreme.
powers.
Yeah,
yeah.
He has those sorcerer powers way later.
It does.
Yeah, but yeah,
most of his shit's like almost like Stark Tech, like electrical control stuff that he like
then
builds
why is
himself.
he the man in the Iron Mask? Is his face gruesome?
No,
no.
I mean
he's actually a very good looking gentleman when it comes down to it. It's just
like the kind of guy you'd blow, John.
Absolutely, yeah. He's the ruler of a fucking country, sir. Absolutely,
he's got the cash. He's got the cash.
Then it's going to be Henry. It's going to be Henry Cavill.
That's right.
It's going to be Henry.
It could be Henry Cavill.
I like Alexander Skarsgård.
Ooh, he'd be a good one. I think you froze, Duggan.
You did freeze. But while we're on the level of Skarsgårds, what about the
Bill
Skarsgård?
For what? For a Doom?
Doom?
Yeah.
No, I don't see him as being a Doom.
He's got to be the same age, roughly the same age as Pedro Pascal, because they are competitive, like science.
How the fuck old is Pedro Pascal?
He's in his like 40s or 50s.
That's a pretty big range there, friendo.
40s to 50s. I'd say 40s. Let's say Pedro Pascal's supposed to be 40s as Reed Richards. Because they're supposed to be like colleagues from well, I guess they could be colleagues at any age, but Duggan's back. They were supposed to be like school rivals and shit too, right?
Yep. Well, in college.
College, okay.
Yeah.
I guess
he is 48.
Wow.
But he can play a 42-year-old.
It depends on if he shaves or not.
Pedro Pascal's only 10 years older than me. He looks, well, maybe he doesn't look way older than me. Maybe I think I look younger than I do.
Yeah. He's only
and
9 years old.
In the same vein, Vanessa Kirby is 35.
I love her so much. She's my favorite.
She's like good at everything she's in, but she's never really been in anything where I'm like, well, she's the best part of that movie, you know?
Not me.
Unlike Anya Taylor-Joy.
She's great. Yeah, she's no Anya Taylor-Joy, but she's great in the last Mission Impossible movie. Absolutely. They keep like drugging her and like waking her up, and then like that's a good scenes. But Henry Cavill has been teased as being supposedly signed up for an MCU role, and nobody's giving. I don't even. Yeah, could be Doom.
So it could be Doom. I would like them to go ahead and put in a minor villain for the 60s, if that's the case, like Mole Man, right? Because I think it would be fantastic. Yeah,
the Underminer.
Exactly.
It'll literally just be Incredibles too.
But like that'd be fantastic.
He needs to be Captain Britain, bro. That's where his fucking shit takes.
Captain Confidence, you mean? It's only as strong as he is confident.
Captain Britain.
Wait a minute. Is that Captain Britain's power?
Yes.
He's as strong as confident he is?
Yeah, if he is confident in himself, right? He is like unfucking touchable.
He gets an amulet of empowerment.
That's like a fucking after school special.
Dude, he is basically an ego fucking maniac.
That would be perfect for Henry Cavill.
Who was the guy from Pete and Pete?
Arnie?
Arnie.
The strongest man in the world.
I think Arnie could take him.
Arnie basically is that.
I love that show like pretty much just like showed you that there's a man out there with serious mental health issues just running around the neighborhood and nobody helps him. Nobody gets the man the help that he needs. It's like,
he sleeps under the bleachers.
He's trying to lift the house.
Would you wrangle him in? No.
But like the people in
no.
people in suits, I mean, in white suits, should have come and taken that man
No,
away.
because the time frame that this happened, the time frame that Pete and Pete was going on was after they shut down all of like
All
the
the
state
hospitals,
hospitals and
yeah.
released all of these people out there. And that was
Into the wild.
before America started taking mental illness seriously and giving these people places to live in group homes and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that dead space where
They just roamed the country.
they shut everything down, and then they would just have at it, everybody. Just have at it. You're not dangerous, so we can't put you in prison, but you're pretty fucking weird.
That's how the Roosevelts started.
Dude, that is insane. I want to go back through Pete and Pete now and see if in like the first couple episodes they address that like exactly as you just did. There's like, well, they shouldn't have shut down those hospitals. Like,
Dude, they turned
some kind of an adult joke just written in there that like kids were just going right over our heads.
You know, the Danvers State Hospital that was turned into condos and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, they
I
sound
think
fucking haunted.
I think so there's one in Tewksbury that is still used as like a mental health facility.
Yep.
But
one
I
in
think all
Hampstead,
the
New
other
Hampshire,
ones.
too.
It's crazy.
Anyways,
Zing.
I think there's a chance that Henry Cavill could be the new MCU Wolverine.
ooh,
Really?
Because
Oh.
yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like he's a brick shithouse, but he's probably not as tall as Hugh Jackman. So he's closer to the actual
Really? You
build
think
of
he's
Wolverine.
not
No,
as
you
tall
think
as Hugh
he's
Jackman?
not as tall as Hugh
I think he's
Jackman?
fucking taller, Kevin.
I think he's
He's
taller.
only 6 feet tall.
I always thought that Hugh Jackman was like
Short?
5'8". Yeah,
I don't think so. Because how tall is Ryan Reynolds? Do you think?
6'2".
Okay, well, he's the same height as him because they stand.
Hugh Jackman's 6'3".
What?
Really?
Yeah.
I knew he was tall. He's 3 inches taller than than Henry Cavill. So if he works as Wolverine, then Henry Cavill definitely would.
Cavill's 6'1".
Ryan Reynolds is
6'2".
exactly 6'2". Go
Yeah.
me.
That was really good, man.
Cavill's 6'1".
Okay.
It's not
I
that
think
much of
that's
a
a lie,
difference.
though. I think he's 6 feet. I
The
think
Greatest Showman is 6'3". That guy's a brick shithouse.
But I think he could be because, I mean, if you think about it, like all those Snyder ass hats are like still clamoring for fucking him to be Superman. And what a better way to like get people on, because it's not like regular people hate Henry Cavill. So if you bring him in as Wolverine, I don't think Cavill's good enough to like run a movie himself, but as a fucking piece of the X-Men, pretty fucking good.
What about what's that? The dark version of Wolverine that's going to be in Deadpool.
Patch.
Yeah.
So I just
Are you talking
googled.
about like Weapon Omega?
I just googled the height of Wolverine in the comic books, and it says he's 5'3".
Yes, he's tiny.
Yeah,
he's tiny.
he
He's
is
like a
fucking
midget.
short.
He's tiny, he's fast, and he's wide.
Yes.
So I think
And
we're good.
because he has metal
we're
fucking
good for
bones,
that.
he's like 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Truthfully, one of the people that people are put out there to do it, be him, is Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah,
Harry
well, I
Potter
heard that's
be-
what Patch was going to be, is Daniel Radcliffe.
That'd be cool.
I'd be
'Cause
all
he's-
in for that. He's tiny.
He's short, but there's a scene in that show, Miracle Workers, where he's like, I don't know if he's like drunk or high or something, but he's running through the streets in his underwear. He's fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Like
he's
that.
high.
He's
He's
jacked.
high on bird beaks.
Okay, that's okay. I didn't see it, but I've seen the images of him just like roaming the streets. He's fucking jacked. He's hairy, and he's the right height. So
Yeah.
I'd be fine, dude. I prefer Daniel Radcliffe to fucking Henry Cavill, but if Henry Cavill has a mystery role in the MCU, I'd be okay if it was Wolverine.
Yep.
So
I
who
mean,
would be
I
the
don't
better
think
voice? I guess
I don't think he could do the voice, but like Jai Courtney would be great, but he's 6'1" still.
Jai Courtney sucks.
Yes,
He's
he
the
does.
worst actor in everything.
Terrible.
What are you
Actually-
talking about?
So bad.
He's
actually,
a great Captain Boomerang.
I don't-
How dare you?
Yeah, I don't
He's
mind
okay.
him as
He's
Captain
okay.
Boomerang.
Captain Boomerang was okay.
Yeah. But literally everything else that he's been in, the only thing that comes to mind is whichever fucking Die Hard he's in.
Oh, where he plays McClane's son.
Yeah.
Awful.
Atrocious.
Awful.
Atrocious. Was he in a Terminator movie somewhere?
Yes, he's
Yes.
John. He's Reese.
Yeah.
Terminator Genesis.
Gen Ice. Fucking
Horrible.
terrible.
What about Clint Eastwood's kid for Wolverine?
He'd be
Scott
okay.
The other Eastwood.
He'd
Yeah.
be okay. That kid's never done anything either. Like everything he's been in has been like so. So getting him in like an ensemble piece would be probably ideal for him as an actor too.
Right.
I know some people want to see Tom Hardy in that role, but I don't think that. I think Tom Hardy has a decent build for it, but I don't think that he'd be a good fit for it.
I've got it.
Isn't he already fucking Venom?
Yeah, he is.
I've got it. I've got it.
Who is
Henry Cavill is going to be Gambit.
Oh, get the fuck
What?
out of here!
No.
I'd rather see him be fucking Cyclops.
Yeah, actually, not a bad role. Don't hate it.
I don't know. That's pretty good.
He's too. The problem is Henry Cavill is very jacked, right? And I get you can lose some muscle, but like I think he's
He
too
can
jacked
take
for
off the
Cyclops.
roids.
I don't know who he could be. I really don't know. So
All I'll say is that
I'd like to see him as Doom. I'd like to see him as Doom, honestly. Because
I mean,
it's like
that one to me makes the most sense. They announced the Fantastic Four cast, and then all of a sudden, like
This
what,
Henry
2 days
Cavill
later,
thing
they're
pops
like,
up.
Henry Cavill is coming to the MCU.
I'd want to see
Ooh.
Christian Bale as Gambit.
I don't know if he'd take a role like that, but he did just do that fucking the bad guy in Thor: Love and Thunder.
Or
so
what
maybe.
about Matthew McConaughey as Gambit?
Fucking terrible. What the way they
I would love to
depicted
see
that, though.
Taylor Kitsch
would
as
be-
Gambit again.
No, you would not.
Fucking hate him.
Give me Channing fucking Tatum as Gambit.
Oh,
This is
that
why-
that would be fucking great. I'm in.
He's gonna be. I guarantee you, he's gonna be in as Gambit in the Deadpool movie.
Change
I
Gambit.
guarantee it. I don't think he'll be the Gambit in the MCU, but he will be in the Deadpool movie.
Are they gonna make him talk with a Louisiana accent?
Supposedly, I haven't heard him do it, but supposedly he can do a good one because that's why he wants the role. He grew up down there,
Okay.
Oh, man.
so Magic Mike, fucking flipping cards and shit.
Love it.
Yeah. Did you see that X-Men '97 trailer?
Oh, it's good.
It does
Yeah.
look really good.
I was disappointed they took the ass off a Rogue.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in the trailer, but I saw like everybody mad about it, and I was like, "Well, what are you gonna do?"
What do
She
you
still
mean?
has big
disappointed?
tits, though, right? Does she still have big tits?
I don't
They
recall.
desexualized her.
I can tell you right now that probably one of my first I think I really like women was Rogue and X-Men. Like
Yeah.
And she was deadly.
huge
to the touch.
cans, big ass, and like
Like the
He's just in
cartoon
that-
version?
yes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yes. Well, Anna Paquin's not ugly either, but I mean, she's okay.
Not good.
Yeah,
Mm.
she's fine in True Blood.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
So yeah, I guess we really have no idea who Henry Cavill could be, but it might not even be true. It could be bullshit. His fans are crazy, man. They fucking
Yep.
they probably like fucking put this story out there. And was like, let's see what happens.
The only thing that I'm looking forward to him doing is his Warhammer 40K show that he's supposed to be putting together
Yeah,
with Amazon and shit. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
yeah, and I know nothing about that, so
Yeah.
literally until I see a trailer, I couldn't tell you if that's going to be good or bad.
Space Nazis, but they're the good guys.
But we've already done Space Nazis recently.
Mm,
Yeah, but this is going to be supposed to be better.
that's right. Rebel Moon.
The new one's coming out soon.
I know.
That part 2 is coming out, and I can't fucking wait.
Have they released the Snyder cut of Rebel Moon Part 1 yet?
I
All
would,
8
I think
hours.
they would.
I don't think they have. I know that's what I want to do. Waste 5 hours watching something even worse than the 2-hour version.
No,
I
more
almost put on
story.
the Snyder cut the other night, just cause.
Just 'cause.
The Snyder cut of Justice League, or
Because you
Yeah,
had
Rebel
4.5 hours to kill. Man, I
Yeah,
wish
Justice League. I almost did it.
I had the Snyder cut available to me on my flight to Hawaii, because that would have cut it in half.
Get HBO Max.
They have TVs on the fucking backs of the seats.
God, nobody
Yeah,
watches
they
those
suck.
TVs.
I
Use
will
that
admit,
flight.
I give Zack Snyder a lot of shit because I don't think he's very good. I did like his version of Justice League better than
Fuck
the
yeah.
one. It was good. It was a definite improvement. But the
Wait,
problem I have with the dude is you should be able to make a movie in close to 2.5 hours good. You shouldn't need an extra hour and a half to make the fucking story work. You know.
Right.
So